is currently at the moment. You would have played a bit of chess in your day there, Keithy.
Yeah, I'm hopeless at chess.
Or were you a draftsman?
I suck at drafts too. Poker's my game, mate.
Okay, and Brendan Hartley, ex-From Formula One team, his team. So but I understand. Since then, someone else has put their hand out for him to jump into their team. So maybe a bit of a quick turnaround there for the youngster who we spoke about on the earlier show. At a young age to crack it through to Formula One. Hey, 4 points isn't going to do it when you're at that type of level of motorsport. So just one of those things, mate. You just got to take what you take. Cutthroat industry, big time.
Yeah, I reckon. You a bit of a chess man there, JT?
Yeah, but not that proficient at it. I hold my own, but I'm no Anatoly Karpov or one of those Gary Kasparov. I'm none of that. None of that caliber, but yeah, I hold my own.
Oh yeah. What about you, Ra? I know you're fond of the game, aren't you?
Yeah, I've played it, Casey, and I do like it, but I'm not overly a huge fan. Which is one of those games you sort of learn how to play and that sort of thing. But I ain't no grandmaster. I've even been beaten by a few females before, so it's sort of not a game that I sort of excel at, but it's not a bad game nonetheless.
No, I agree. No,
there's nothing wrong with being beaten by females.
very, very rare occasions.
You open yourself up for that one.
Nothing wrong with it at all. Nothing wrong with it at all.
No, I don't mind chess, man. That's why I'm with my wife. I love chess.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, that pretty much ends us off here on Full Time. Of course, our final proceedings before we do go. Before we do go, we seem to get, well, certainly the part that I enjoy where we get to relieve a bit of our angst that has built up over the week. So, gentlemen, let us
put the boot in.
My put the boot in is going out to the guy who kicked out the scantily clad women from his press conference, Mr. Sonny Bill Williams, who apparently is still the reigning New Zealand heavyweight boxing champion. So, I don't know, man. I could never do something like that to these beautiful-looking ladies. So there we go. That is my
put the boot in.
Well, I didn't have one, Keithy, so I'm going to fall back on the weather, how unusual and bizarre it is. But we must remember that it is the changing of the season, so prepare yourself. If you think it's wet or it's a bit overcast or even a little bit cooler, then wait until a few weeks' time when we're going to be sort of whinging about the mugginess of the 30-plus degree days. So that's my
put the boot in.
And my put the boot in goes into bullying this young 16-year-old over in the UK who, of course, picked on another school student who was a refugee from Syria. And some of the stuff that he done to this young kid on the ground, from strangling through to kind of drowning the kid with water, has just gone a media frenzy on social media. The worst thing about it, mate, is his mum and dad supported him. Would you believe that? It's really uproared the whole world, this little bullying incident in the UK at school. And mum and dad supports him. So, my put the boot in goes into that 16-year-old and also to the parents of him as well.
Put the boot in!
Yeah, mine, boys, goes out to a Austrian tourist, Keithy, this one, caught up in a video filming scandal in McDonald's in Dannevirke. Now, a guy has accosted him coming out. He was caught filming over and under the cubicle of the kids' toilet, the women's toilet, filming little girls while they're using the toilet. So a massive invasion of their privacy. Now this guy's taken him to the ground, confiscated his phone, called the cops. They've found a further 18 videos on this dipstick's phone. They've confiscated his passport, and surprisingly, they've released him. So he's staying at a camping ground in Dannevirke, and he's travelling in a gold-coloured Toyota Previa, is what they call them in New Zealand, the people movers. And the registration of that is Hotel Echo Romeo, so HER775. If you see that people mover around with an Austrian tourist driving it, don't give him a honey. That's my
put the boot in.
I saw that you posted that on Facebook there, and I thought, man, that is just absolutely ridiculous. And good on the mother or the parents who was able to stop that man. It just I don't know what people think. Hey, JT, it's just unbelievable, really.
Oh, let's face it, there's some sick puppies out there. And
there are.
Unfortunately, this idiot has turned up in our country. Let's hope he drives up to Gisborne and see what happens up there.
We'd love him to come up, pay a visit.
Yeah.
We'd love him to pay a visit, that's for sure. Now, Reno, so what happened with the 16-year-old? And his parents were all in support of it.
They had no issues with the way how he cheated, because this young kid was a refugee to their country. He shouldn't have been allowed in the country, so he deserved what he gets. I thought to myself, I can't say what I want to say on the show, obviously, because it's a family show, but really just the way the world is. It's no different to that guy in the toilet in the cubicle thing at McDonald's, Yeah. There are some real sick people in the world.
I think what?
And it goes down as young as this young kid, and he's only just a protege what his mum and dad initially, why they've endorsed him, what he did, It's like, man, just some horrible people in the world, bro.
Well, there was, because I saw this on, oh, God, I can't even remember where I saw it. It probably was on Facebook, but I can't be really sure. But two men were attacked. One was 48, and one was his father, who was 64, I think. These two men were attacked, and all they were doing is, going. They saw a teenage girl who looked, they were both concerned about her, and they were attacked by these teenagers that were with this young girl. I thought it was just ridiculous, I mean, that could have been my put the boot in. It wasn't, though, but, yeah, man, I don't know what the hell's going on in this world, Reno? Just unbelievable, really, eh?
Oh, it's just stupid. It's just, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Half the stuff these days has got out of hand, I would guess, because a lot of it now, it's for social media attention in some of the stuff. Because of the technology, your modern platforms, you can film anything these days. You look at some of the fighting, whether it's girls, youngsters, even elderly gentlemen, It doesn't matter what age you come in, and all this type of stuff, it just gets filmed, and the social media coverage is just huge, because there's a viewing platform there as well. So whether it's sick or anything like that, I think that's had a lot to do with it, mate.
Yeah.
Like that idiot that burned Shaun Johnson's jersey, he put it all over social media while he was doing it.
What a fool.
Same thing, mate. It's just the media attention. It's all it is.
I know.
Just attention, Get a life, man.
Yeah.
There's more things to do in blooming life than doing stupid stuff like that. So, I have no time or remorse for anyone who does silly antics like that type of stuff.
Ra Walker,
like you said, get in the gizzy, mate. Get a hongi.
Come on up to Gisborne, bro. We'll embrace you. Anyway, Ra.
Like when Hardaway said, bashed him.
Absolutely. Anyway, Ra, you're so right about the weather, and try and keep out of it, or avoid it as much as you possibly can this weekend. Nonetheless, bro, have a good weekend, and it's always a pleasure having you join us here on Full Time.
Yeah, same to the boys, and sad to hear that, like the ugly weather that we've been experiencing, there's a lot of ugly people in the world who do some pretty nasty things, and as my old man would say from the old school days, string them all up. That's what they deserve. I mean, none of this namby-pamby PC slap on the wrist rubbish nowadays.
Oh, tell me about it. Anyway, Reno, awesome to be able to catch up with you, bro, and no doubt we'll be able to catch up once again on Wednesday, eh?
Yeah, we'll do. Always a pleasure. And I look forward to talking to you three wise men on this wonderful show. And it's always great to catch up on a Saturday morning. And just to reiterate, please be safe on the road. Look, Christmas not far away. Got to spend some whānau time. So hang in there, folks, and just be calm on the road and just be patient.
And it's always a pleasure to have you on board also there, JT, all the way over there in Australia. And I hope you go and enjoy your weekend and enjoy the golf out there, bro.
Yeah, I've got a mission to do this morning. I've got to buy a laptop. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm technologically challenge, so good luck to the poor dude that's going to serve me, or the poor lad. This will be talking Swahili as far as I'm concerned. MacBook Pro, Notebook, Surface Pro, what? How about that? Yeah, boys, have a great show, have a great show, have a great weekend.
Turango ki te reo irirangi a Turanga Nui a Kiwa. Te reo o te iwi.
Turanga FM.